What is going on, guys? My name is Ben. How are you guys doing today? And what I have here today in this video is I want to talk about an interesting article that I've read, and link will be in the description below, where Samsung is in development of, they call it safety trucks, and it's basically where there's a wireless camera on the front of the truck, and then you got 4 big monitors on the back, so that way in case if you are following the truck behind, and you are wanting to pass it, you're aware of what's in front of the truck before you make it move. Because sometimes, I mean, the those big trucks, yeah, they do have to go slow a little bit to make it safe for everybody. And because of that, everybody always wants to pass the trucks. And that's fine as long as you're doing it safely. But sometimes you're doing it unsafe, and next thing you know, it leads into an accident. And Samsung is doing this to prevent accidents from occurring on the roads out there. Now, obviously, you can't do it bulletproof because accidents happen every day, but we're trying to reduce the number here. And hopefully, we can reduce it to no accidents at all. I don't know how guaranteed that can be, but that's the main goal when it comes for people operating a motor vehicle. And I feel like this is a good idea, and they had a prototype going around or being tested, but currently that's not operational, so they're trying to work with local governments in order to get those kinds of vehicles out on the road. And since Samsung has wanted to develop these kind of vehicles or reduce these kind of vehicles, I'm assuming that this is to help them transport their merchandise to retail stores like Best Buy, Target, Walmart, whatever retail stores that sells their products. And at the same time, they want to integrate some technology into these trucks, so that way people can be safe on the road and can just drive without having to worry about anything. And the article didn't state that exactly. It didn't even discuss anything about that, but that's just my thinking. Now, unless these trucks were just for safety, then yeah, I guess that may be great. But I feel like, for a big truck like that with that much amount of cargo space in the back trailer, there's got to be another additional purposes versus just making sure that people can see what's in front of the truck before they start to make their move. So it's crazy to see how technology is changing our lives these days. I mean, yeah, you see it in computers and phones, but even other things out there. I mean, refrigerators, microwaves, and now we got vehicles. I mean, vehicles these days are being equipped with more computer technology, and therefore you just use a computer to check the pressures and whatnot. So basically, for cars back then where you check everything through the mechanics, now you check everything through the computers. And, that could be a good and a bad thing, depending on whether you like how things worked back then or you like how things work right now. Some people are on either side, so I would say it's about even. And I feel like Samsung is doing everybody a favor by trying to create this idea for safety on the road. And I hope that they go through with this because a lot of people do want to pass truck drivers out there. But next thing you know, the truck driver does something and you end up in a crash or an accident. Or, it's either your fault or the truck driver's fault. I've seen it happen before. And some people that do it aren't doing it in a safe manner. So what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think it's a good idea that Samsung is developing trucks with a wireless camera in the front with 4 big monitors on the back, just to let everybody be aware of what's in front of them? Do you think it's going to be more safe, or do you think it's going to be distracting to the drivers? I don't know. Leave your comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe, rate, comment. Also, check the description below for my social media links, Twitter and Instagram. I will see you in the next one. Take care.